Let's take an after-work ride into Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I'm going to apologize about the jello in the video ahead of time. The camera is mounted on my handlebars. It's the best I could do. Maybe J&P Cycles will have something. We'll see. But let's enjoy the ride. And you're listening to Why Did It Have to Be Snakes by Neon Beach. Turning on to Highway 441, Chapman Highway. Hope y'all don't mind my flavor of music, it's just the mood I'm in. Now we're listening to Door to Door Disco by Bright Seed, and we're still on Chapman Highway. We'll be making a right turn up here on the Forks of the River Parkway, headed toward the Parkway going into Pigeon Forge. Now we're turning on to the Forks of the River Parkway. And now we're turning on to what they call the Parkway. If you see my head snap back there just a little bit, it's because this bike got quite a bit of power. It's probably one of the most powerful bikes I've ever owned. It's got the 110 cubic inch tire shredder kit on it. It ain't messing around. And over there is the Five Oaks Mall. And over there is the new Skyland Ranch, Zipline Park, and roller coasters. And now we're listening to Feel It by Dr. Delight. And way over there is the Apple Barn. Everybody knows the Apple Barn. And there's the Pigeon Forge Welcome Center. Now you're looking at the Hard Rock Cafe, Wonderworks Museum, the Hatfield and McCoy's Dinner Show, and we're coming up on the Titanic Museum. Where you see King Kong over there, that's the Hollywood Wax Museum. It's a pretty neat exhibit. And now we're turning on the Teaster Lane from the Parkway. This is kind of a little back road a lot of locals use to get through the heavy traffic of actual Pigeon Forge, especially during the rod runs. Takes you down by the mall. It's also the way I go here to get over to J&P Cycles. We're going to see if they've got that camera mount. Off in the distance down there, you'll see our Ferris wheel. That's the Smoky Mountain Wheel is what they call it. Let's go see if we can find another mount to mount our camera to, because this ride over here, this camera's been mounted to the handlebars of a Harley Street Glide, so it probably won't be the steadiest of footage, but it is what it is. Y'all can see Pigeon Forge, and I was on my way to J&P Cycles here, so hope y'all enjoy. This exploded looking bike we're looking at here is a hardtail big twin. It's called a hardtail because it has no rear suspension. Alright, well, their mount was going to cost me about $70, and I really didn't want to spend $70 today. So we're going to see how this footage turns out, and we'll move on from here. Eventually I'll try something else. I just didn't think their setup was going to be any better, and I can't spend out $70 right now for something I don't know won't work. So, but anyways, let's just ride around Pigeon Forge here on my way home early from work, and so just enjoy the ride. And now playing is Risky by Dr. Delight. We're going to take a couple quick passes at the mall here, let y'all take a look at what goes on over there, and then we'll get back on Teaster, and I think we're going to head over toward the Harrisburg Covered Bridge, so make sure y'all see the end of that. I'm really surprised with all the vibration that this camera still manages to stay as level as it does, so that I am impressed about. But I don't think there's any way of getting away from the jello. I'm going to have to figure out some way of mounting it on my body or something. My best footage comes when my wife rides with me, and she just holds the camera and looks at everything. She does a great job when she does.
Risky to let him down.
Over to our right there, that's the new Pigeon Forge Convention Center, and that's a new crosswalk that Pigeon Forge put in there to help pedestrians get over to it. Now we're turning on the Veterans Boulevard. That's one of our other little ways of getting in and out of Pigeon Forge. It's usually the way I come in, being that I live over on the Newport side of Sevierville, if you would. Just the other side of the train tracks, if you will. And now playing is Boom Boom by Dr. Delight. And over there is one of our mountain coasters. We've had several of these built in the area in the past few years. It's like a mini roller coaster, if you will. We're turning on the JL Road here off of Veterans Boulevard. You're fixing to see some stables where you can go horseback ride, and I even think they got some four-wheelers and stuff over there you can ride as well. You're digging the music. That's the copyrights to the music is all provided by Soundstripe. Turning left on the Pittman Center Road here, headed back towards Sevierville. We're going to pull into the Walter State College here, but if you'd went right, that'll take you to Gatlinburg. That's one of the back ways into Gatlinburg. They have a pretty nice college campus here. It took them long enough to build it, though, I'll tell you that right now. It came about 20 years too late, but they finally did it. There we go. And now we're listening to Step by Step by Anthony Catacoli. Now we're turning left on the Old Newport Highway. We're going to go see that covered bridge I told y'all about. And now we're turning on to Harrisburg Mill Road. I really hope y'all enjoyed the ride, and maybe I'll do more of these videos once I figure out how to get more of this jello out. I'm not pleased with the jello in the footage, but it was still to me a fun video, so I posted it. Thought y'all might enjoy it. Thank you. We're almost at the covered bridge. We're turning on to Harrisburg Road now. I don't know the exact years, but this bridge is well over 125, maybe 200 years, close to 200 years old. It's an old bridge. It's like in the late 1800s it was built.